Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hello. You coming in, please hit that like button. Give me a like, give me a like, give me a like. Say something in the chat. Ask me some questions. Talk about the new president. Mm-mm. 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 Say what, say what, say what. Know that I like it. My baby is gone. She's in a milk-induced coma. She smiled. What you, girl? Formula don't hit like that. It don't hit like that. You get that Tata milk, you like. Well, when you get that formula, you just go to sleep. You be all gassy and stuff. Hello, how are you? Raw? Is that serious? Good morning. How are you, Grateful? I'm doing okay. I know y'all ain't seen my face in a little minute. Not since Sunday. I'm sitting here playing with my daughter. She is gone. It is the funniest thing. She is asleep. She got that Tata milk. Yeah, I remember. Sure do. You can ask me a question. Anybody else saying nothing? I don't know what yes or no means. I know if I lay you down, you won't wake back up. I don't know how you comfortable like that. You got a question, Grateful? Is you still here? Okay. Nope. I am proud to say it did not affect any of my supply. Mm-mm. And I was able to increase my supply. It didn't make it any less or any more. but I was able to increase it and stuff, doing power pumping and all that good stuff. So it didn't do anything to my supply. No, ma'am. That's one thing I really pride myself on. I was like, if I get a birth control, I didn't want it to affect my supply. And it did not. She is gone. Look at your sister. Oh, I'm sorry. Look at your sister. Look, watch her go, watch her go. She doing that. She's like an old grandma. It is an old grandma. She's about 50 years old. On a good day. The other day she 80. Smacking her nose. Yeah, smacking. I know that's right. These babies is expensive. Shoot, I should by now. Me and my husband was thinking about it. Like I was like, I should have a mansion, like 5 or 6 Ferraris by now. Like 20 acres at least of land in the country, in Florida, just living my best life. But you know, instead, I'm doing what everybody else is doing. It's like we'll never be home. We'll always be in like Europe or Paris somewhere. I don't know. In Italy. We would never be home. We would always be working. But we love our babies. But we was like, we ain't having no more babies. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. I think after 6, I'm pretty content. Hold on. I slipped my hand from under here. Yeah, I'm pretty content with, if you know, you know. I'm pretty content with 6. 6 kids is enough for me. 5 was supposed to be enough. 6 was definitely enough. I don't know about y'all, but I have Velcro babies. All of my babies are Velcro babies. They all, and I love them all, but I just don't have enough arms. So I'm like, if I have more and I don't have enough arms now, no, I don't feel like it caused any hair loss. And I didn't lose any hair postpartum. Like, but my hair also didn't grow. So take that how you want it. My hair didn't grow. Like, it didn't grow. But it could be from not, I ain't doing all the proper routine because normally my hair be out here by now. And yeah, I'm tired of doing it. But I didn't lose globs of hair like I did with the Solenn. I lost globs and globs and globs of hair. Like my daughter could tell you, we washed my hair in the sink one time, and my hair was just like coming out. So, yeah. I thought it was from postpartum, but I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. Uh huh. He got you like that. You wanted to show me that. She's pretty. She's a pretty girl. But as far as the only thing I would say, like the only con I would say to Nexplanon, like I said, the headaches. And you have this weird gastro thing, but that could be, I heard that's from person to person. Like, I can't eat a lot of greasy food or eat a lot of food in general. That's what I noticed with the Solen. I can eat whatever I want when I want. I still have the headache, but I could eat. Now, since I've been back on my next one on, mind you, I had the next one on twice already. So since I've been back, yeah, the same symptom. I cannot eat a bunch of food. I cannot eat a bunch of greasy food. Or like that following next day, I feel like I got acid reflux and it just hurts. My tummy hurts. Mm, I can't say, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, um, different people, different strokes for different folks. But since I'm like I said, I get hair here and I get hair, you know, and I haven't had as much hair here with Nexplanon than I did with Solenn. But also, my hair was coming out with Solenn. So, and it's about time I get a wax. It done disappeared. They ain't in their room. I know Jordan in his room because he got speech. They all in the room. Why? He's supposed to be doing speech. What time is it? Oh, I know she's. I don't know. I think she's supposed to keep him for an hour. Yeah, he ain't done yet. That wasn't his speech teacher. That was his counselor. He got speech today. Maybe I. Yeah, it. I haven't seen it get worse. It just comes, with the hormones. It doesn't go away. I would have loved that, but it didn't get worse. Like with Solange, you could see it all up here. I used to get it all up here, all around here. And mind you, I haven't waxed since like before I had her. So yeah, I understand that. Gotta do something because, like I said, these kids ain't getting no cheaper. I love my children to death, but these kids ain't getting no cheaper. Don't mind my daughter in the background, y'all. She weird. Um, you want number 4? Who's my 4? Was it Eden? Was it Gabriel? Huh? Gabriel. Gabriel was number 4. Gabriel was not a surprise. Gabriel was planned. Wow. You done? How did it go?
Good. But first Eden came in there.
Yeah.
I said get out. Then Gabriel followed along. Then
So she ended the session?
No, she said, okay, bye. Nice to meet the whole kids, the family.
All right,
And
baby.
then Eden told her, wait, no, we also got 2 more sisters.
All right, you gotta go back to class?
I gotta go to my normal class now.
Okay. All right.
If it's not 10:30, because if it is, that means I missed my.
Yeah. I started spacing my kids out like
She also said she's gonna send you a message about you schedule a different time so when it starts the thingies talk lesson whatever it's called another time for it since I'm missing my other class.
oh, okay. She the one who scheduled it at 10 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah, she said she was
What happened, baby? Oh my gracious.
People do not want him as president.
People doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing. Anyway, back to yours because my daughter just showed me something about
2007,
people.
2006 now?
People is very depressed that
Yeah, now my class over.
our president is who our president is. But anyways, back to this conversation. Yes, and I want to keep right now. Yeah, so like I was saying before I got interrupted by my kids, sorry. I space my kids out every 3 years. And then my husband wanted a kid before he turned, I think it was like 26 or something. So we had my son Jonah and my baby girl Eden like a year apart. Worst decision of our lives, okay? We was like, we'll never do it again. And here we are. We did it again. But it was, oh my gracious. I was like, no, the 3-year gap was amazing because Nevaeh was, fully in school. She was in kindergarten. She was doing her best thing in kindergarten. And Jonah was walking by the time she got to first grade. So it was awesome. Then when we decided to go ahead and have them a year apart, a little bit less than a year apart, to tell you the truth. They're like 10 months apart. Having a baby in pull-ups and having a baby in diapers is not the move. It is not the move. I don't care what nobody say. And I got to do it again. So I say if you can, I'm not telling people what to do. I'm not, saying that you shouldn't do it. It's up to you, but I just wouldn't do it. ever again. If you can, don't do it. That's just my opinion. No. Yeah, I wouldn't do that because it was hectic trying to potty train. My son, he also had autism. Um, because thankfully, he has a stepfather that he signed on, and he was a father as soon as he was born. So we didn't know the signs of autism, and that was hard to potty train him, especially with the fact that he had autism. And then you turn around, you had my baby girl, she was in diapers. So, each one usually teach one. And she was trying to learn from him, who was trying to catch up and learn. So it was like we was potty training both of them. I'll just leave that there. Then we had the regression with him because if you know anything about autism, a lot of times autistic kids regress. So when he regressed, she saw him regress and she figured she should regress. Ooh, Lord. Mm-mm. Okay. Yes, yes, Lord. And then right now, what I'm going through is, and correct me if I'm wrong, is you have the toddler who's just turning into a toddler, okay? And then you have the newborn. And the toddler wants, you know, to be held because they're getting into the toddler phase. So they want to get all their time in. But you also have your newborn who you have to give time to. It's a lot. It's a lot. But luckily I have my baby girl. She really helped there because he be wanting to get held. He be wanting to get picked up. And I be having the baby in my hand. That's a lot. But I love it. I love all my babies. I mean, I wouldn't trade them for nothing. What I would have waited between them? Yep. But I love them. Ouch. That's not nice.
It didn't hurt.
It did hurt.
Wow. I didn't even touch that.
Don't be picking my toes.
I was trying to peel it.
Why are you peeling my toenail off?
I don't know. I do that with mine.
No, you shouldn't do that.
Not the full thing, just the top.
Mm-mm.
It don't hurt.
Okay.
What you know about Odysseus and Epic?
Yeah, they be in a certain phase. Yeah, they turning into little toddlers. Yeah. Yeah, my daughter, she was like, by the time she was 3, it was almost like she was completely independent. That's all I could compare it to is when she was 3 and he was just about to be born. She was almost completely independent. She went to the bathroom, like she got in the bathtub. Um, I didn't leave her in the bathtub, but she she was able to get up in the bathtub by herself, and like she was almost completely independent. I didn't have to really too much feed her, because Turning two, you still have to feed them, kind of watch over them, make sure they don't choke, stuff like that. But with her, I ain't have to do none of that. I ain't had to. I ain't had to. I chopped up her food, put it in front of her. She ate. She just picked it off the plate with her hand. So it's a lot. That's why I loved about the next one on because to me, even if I got baby fever, it gave me time to think like, okay, I'm protected. I don't have to worry about, okay, if I get baby fever, let me just stop my pill. And then all of a sudden you get that rush of, oh wait, reality hits. That's what I could describe it as. Like reality hits and you're like, oh wait, no. I don't think I want to do that right now. And now you got to start your pill over. Nope. You're like, okay, well, I'm going to schedule the appointment to go get it taken out. Or I'll figure out a way to take it out before the call her back. What's the number I'll call? I don't know her number by her. I just clicked off of it. I think it's 678-326. Huh? I'm surprised you ain't got your grandma number. I ain't got a lot of people number. Let me make sure. Hold on, guys. I gotta make a phone call. Hang up. She probably ain't gonna answer that number. Anywho, back to what I was saying. Yeah. So I liked the fact that you didn't have the immediate. Oh, I could just stop, and then, like I said, reality hits, and you like, well, now, I'm unprotected, and I have to restart this a whole nother 7 days. Cause yeah, that's something they don't tell you with the pill. When you skip with the pill, you have to go back consistent for another 7 days. And they tell you you're not protected since you skipped the pill more than 24 hours. Yeah. And from what I learned, they really do mean more than 24 hours. Because on that 25th hour, yeah, I was kind of skeptical about the IUD because, like I said, not just the fact that, you know, I heard a lot of scary stories about it. But like I said, the next one on to me, it was the best option. It was the best option. They tell you once you take the next one out, it's out of your system. I learned that with my fourth. No, it is not. No, it is not. It took, because I was like, they were like, I think it should take 30 days for my cycle to return. My cycle didn't return with my fourth child after my next one on until 6 months later, which was completely normal. But I was like, there's something wrong. It's something wrong. Why is it taking so long? There was nothing wrong. It sometimes it just takes a little bit longer to get out your system. Now, if it takes more than a year for you to get your menstruation again, then you have to go to the doctor and find out what's going on. Because, yeah, I thought the same thing. They were like, oh, 30 days, you know, the next month you should get it. Nope. Hold on, mama. Because where you wake up from? Hmm? Hold on, guys.
I forgot I was on class. He just scared me. That man just scared me.
Yes, I do. Mm-hmm. I just felt it the other day in the shower. Mm-hmm. It ain't never surprised me and moved or jumped, but hey, you still want to be sure. Now, with my second one, my arm was extremely sore. So I would say, watch your doctor or your nurse or whoever puts it in. Tell them, do not jam this in my arm, please. Because my arm was extremely sore. And then with my fourth one, I think it's, no, third one, because I skipped one. With my third one, the one I just got, I didn't have any problems. Like, my arm wasn't sore. I could feel around it and it wasn't painful. Like, it was painful my second time. I could not touch it. It was so swollen. I was like, I don't know what was up with her that day, but she jammed that in my arm. I didn't have no problems after, I think, a week. But she told me it would be sore for 5 to 7 days, but I'm not going to comment. Yeah, so I would just watch who puts it in your arm. And I thought this one was going to hurt because it was the first time my doctor was doing it. Because usually she let the nurse do it. So it was her first time doing it because it was in the hospital. And the nurses in the hospital don't put in birth control. Don't ask me. Anyways, they don't put in birth control. So it was her first time doing it. So she had another doctor who had been doing it for, years, watch over her and teach her how to do it and where to place it. I don't know who told you that. I'm already a wife. But yeah, so she did it and it was fine. I wasn't sore, I wasn't achy or none of that. Now when my nurse gave me my chicken pox shot, that was hurtful. Yeah, that's a long story. For some reason, I was not immune to the chicken pox, and I had the chicken pox before. Hmm. Hey, ma'am. Hey, ma'am. Yeah. Nobody want to hear your humming on my live. Thank you. Hey.
Oh, you can still hear me.
No, unfortunately, I did not. My daughter, who's 16, if you do the math, you know. Um, my son Jonah, my family beliefs came out, and I always believed that a boy wasn't supposed to be breastfed. And then Eden, that was my third. I got discouraged halfway through the process. They just kept telling me that she wasn't gaining enough weight, which I wasn't educated enough on breastfeeding to know that I needed more fluids. Like, I really shouldn't stress. Um, yeah, just complete rundown. As soon as like they wasn't seeing the results that they wanted, they hurry up and tried to shove formula. Oh, do formula, it's fine, you know, you don't have to worry about it. I learned that breastfeeding hospitals are important. So that's what happened with that journey. But when I had my fifth one, because with my fourth one, like I said, I still believe that boys wasn't supposed to be breastfed. Okay. When I had my fifth one, I was like, you know what? I'm tired of the belief. I want to go ahead and breastfeed my children because there was so many recalls coming out. There was so much, happening with formula. Like, there was a shortage, an extreme shortage. So it was either you breastfed or sometimes you had to do, like, I heard women were doing things to replace formula because they wasn't able to get formula. I was like, nope. I'm just going to go ahead and drop that belief and go ahead and try to breastfeed again. So when I did, I went to a breastfeeding supported hospital, and my nurse taught me all about stress and how to hydrate, how to power pump. I mean, I had the best postpartum nurse. That's all I can say. And here we are. I also had the best pediatrician. Because I had one that was like, oh, he's real, small, because he was born small. He's real small, so we want you to give him formula to help boost up his weight because he was born small. I switched doctors, and my doctor was like, he's going to be small because he was born small, and so we just want him to continue to gain weight. Now he is no longer small. So with this one, I had the same thing. I had a breast feeding supported hospital, and they were like, she's doing great. She had 6 to 8 diapers. They made sure I was hydrated. They made sure I had pumps. They made sure, I understood latching and everything. She latched right away. She didn't have any problems. Yep. So unfortunately, I didn't get to breastfeed all my children, but it's okay. I'm happy with the ones I did. It is very hard. It is very hard. And people do not talk about it enough on how hard it is, how stressful it is. They don't tell you that you have to really tap into your motherly instincts when it comes to breastfeeding, because you will think that you're starving your child, and your child is eating. No, you cannot have my lunch. Thank you. They have pizza in there, by the way, and they won't eat my lunch. Mm-mm. Yeah, they got 2 whole pizzas. Okay, no. Yeah, I So I had a whole like meltdown. Grateful. I mean, I'm talking tears, everything coming out my eyes, and just snot booger tears, just all down my face. Just I could have sworn, I told my husband, I'm starving my baby. He's like, how are you starving your baby? And your baby
Hello?
is literally drinking from a bottle
Yes,
and
Julia.
eating.
This is my number. Sorry.
Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. 1 second,
Yes,
Grateful.
yeah.
All right, sorry guys. My mother-in-law was asking me a question. Um, yeah, yeah. But like I was saying, yeah, I was going crazy, and it took my husband to tell me like, look at him gaining weight. Look at him getting, taller, getting, because even though his weight was still, following the trend of where he was at, I think he was in the 25 percentile when he was born. So even though it was still following the 25 percentile, he jumped in length to like the 80th percentile for babies. So he was like, look at, everything. Don't just look at how fat he is or how chunky he is. And I was like, yeah. He was like, look, he's making 6 to 8 wet diapers. He's pooping. He's peeing. He's, relaxing after he eats. You eating, you know, everything you're supposed to eat. You're eating protein. You're eating, your probiotics. You're taking your vitamin. He's like, you doing everything. I was still like, baby, I feel like he's not getting big enough. Yeah, so it's hard, and nobody talks about it. And you really have to have, when they say you have to have a support system, that's what they mean. You really have to have a support system, because especially with postpartum baby blues, it will, yeah, I think so too. I think so too, because when I gave my son Gabriel formula, they had told me when he was, I think, 3 or 4 months, he looked about 6 months. They told me, you better not be giving him any food. I was like, no, I'm just giving him formula. That's it. So I think, yeah, I think they put a lot of things in there to make babies fatter, faster. I don't know what it is, but so I started giving her supplement because her doctor was saying the same thing. Like, oh, I just want her to gain a little bit more. She wasn't born smaller. She was born right at, recommended weight, which was 6 pounds. But he was like, I just want her to gain a little bit faster. I want her to, be a little bit chunkier. So I gave her the supplement. Then she started getting chunkier faster, and a little bit too fast, because according to him, she started getting, the rolls that they get. And he was like, I just want her to fill out. She's not supposed to have so many rolls. I'm like, well, which one you want me to do, doctor? You want me to give her the supplement or you don't? So he's like, matter of fact, just give her a half ounce. I'm like, that's not even worth giving it to her, because I was only giving her an ounce after she fed. Then he was like, once he saw the rolls, he's like, no, matter of fact, just give her a half ounce. So I just, on my own decision, I'm like, that's not worth giving to her. Why am I giving her a half ounce? She'll burn that in 2 seconds. Yeah, I was thinking about goat milk. I even heard soy milk formula was good, but now I'm hearing a lot of soy milk formula ain't good because they're finding cow's milk in the soy. I don't understand these companies, but I heard goat's milk was good. Actually, I heard one of my friends, one of my good friends, she's actually my daughter's godmother. She started her baby on goat's milk formula because she had the Nutramigen. She had the, what's the Similac version of Nutramigen, Ultimum, something like that. None of that worked for her baby because her baby had a severe milk allergy. Then she switched to the soy milk, and like I said, the soy milk was messing her baby up too. So she tried the goat milk formula, and she was like, she had no problems, and the baby still drink goat milk. Even though goat's milk is expensive, I heard it is high. I'm not talking about the formula, I'm talking about the real thing. I heard it was high. So, I don't know, I might do that because her doctors now, like, don't, and she sucked the Nutramigen down because my kids are lactose intolerant real bad too. So she sucked down Nutramigen, but he was like, once he seen that her weight wasn't adding up to her height, he was like, give her a half an ounce of milk. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Stop. But okay. My daughter's over here having her own concert. Because I do not want to get copyright for them lyrics. Thank you. Yeah, but you really have to have your own intuition about, am I doing the right thing? Is it right for me and my child? Like, how do I feel? Because they don't tell you. I mean, it'll have you, some doctors will have you so bad where you feel like you have to weigh your child every 5 minutes. Like, it no, it shouldn't be like that. But I'm about to get off here. I gotta go get dressed. What time is it?
11:03.
Yeah, I gotta go get dressed.
Where you going?
I gotta go to her weight check appointment. Speaking about, breastfeeding, I gotta go to her weight check appointment today.
That's some bull crap.
Oh,
I don't want to be here by myself. Hey, my dang best friend. Hey, Dad, take a.
no.
I'm really bored. Can I go with you?
Yeah, it can be good. Huh?
Can I go with you?
No, you cannot go with me. Who gonna be here?
Dad.
Who gonna drive that truck? That me?
He can drop me and you off and come back.
He's not coming back. He's going to work. Her appointment's at 1:00.
Hey, he on lunch though.
She is 3 months. Oi, 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 oi. Yeah, it's fine. She is 3 months. Hold on. What's the matter? What's the matter with the baby? As you can see, she is thriving and doing all the things she's supposed to do and things that she's not supposed to do. But yeah, she's going in for a weight check. Okay. I think she look just fine, ain't that right? You see the people say hi. This is Miss Anthony. Say hi. Say hello.
Oh, Calypso is a full gaslighter.
She acting like she's trying to read the comments. You can read?
Say yes, I can read.
Thank you. You reading the comments? tell everybody, I wouldn't give my Tata up for nothing. That was another thing. She stopped taking the milk. Like, she would throw it up, literally, out her mouth. She and push it right out her mouth. So, I don't know what these doctors be doing, but I think they be thinking more about statistics than the individual baby sometimes. Alright, guys, we about to hop off of here. Say bye-bye. You say bye-bye. You say bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'll see y'all in the next one. Did she spit out the formula. It wasn't like a vomit. It was more like a dribble. She spit it out. She don't want it. She said no.
Anthony.
Ain't that right?
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right now. I tell you can't sit up yet.
She a jumper.
You can't sit up yet, ma'am. Like I said, and does everything she wanna do. Okay, hold her head up, everything. All right, bye bye.